Hey, it's Dusty Thunder again with another Reddit story for you. This one comes from the Am I the Asshole subreddit and is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Confronting My Best Friend's Fiancé About Not Being Involved in Wedding Preparations? Best Friend's Fiancé. I, 30 female, have been best friends with Aiden, 30 male, since high school. When I say friends, I mean it. I contemplated him as a dating prospect for a bit in college, but figured it wouldn't go anywhere, so I never pursued it. I can't say if he ever had the same feelings, we've never discussed it. Aiden's been dating Jessica, 30 female, for about 3 years. I'm happy for them, but I must admit, Jessica and I never truly warmed up to each other. She wasn't the girl I pictured Aiden to end up with. She comes from a wealthy family and is always put together. Aiden is middle class and very outdoorsy. I do feel at times Aiden prioritized their relationship over his other friendships, but I can understand why at times. However, things have started to change a bit for the worse. Aiden and I would always discuss how we wanted to be involved in each other's weddings, planning included. Aiden is going to have me be a groom woman, which I'm assuming Jessica is fine with. We've been chatting about bachelor parties, and he's come with what I consider to be a strict list. I'm assuming it's Jessica's doing. What has really irked me is that Jessica isn't letting me be involved in wedding dress shopping. I asked Aiden to suggest my being involved since I'm someone who knows him best. I want her to look fantastic for him that day, and I know Aiden would prefer some styles to others. Jessica reached out to me, and while she appreciated my offer to come, she said she was keeping it small and really only wanted her mom, her grandmother, and her maid of honor there with her. I texted her that I understand, but I felt that it was important enough to be there as well because I can give her an idea of what Aiden would want. She responded to me that she and Aiden had discussed things, and while he has preferences, he also said that she would look great in anything. This is one of the biggest choices for her to make. I called her selfish and said that it seems to me that the only one making choices in the relationship was her, that she didn't seem to care about Aiden's feelings. She didn't respond to me after that, but I got a call from Aiden asking what the hell had gotten into me. I told him what happened, and he told me that it was unacceptable what I had done, and he needed a few days to cool down and process. He told me not to call or text him at all and be prepared that I may be uninvited from the wedding because this is his first instinct. I'm devastated, and I'm not sure what is going on. My friends, who are also Aiden's friends, think I wasn't out of line, but others think I was. You were out of line. You were out of line completely. Even if in my mind I switch roles here and say that you were a male bestie of the bride who wanted to be involved with like tuxedo shopping, no. And the angle here of saying that I should be there because I can tell you what he's gonna want is insulting to the bride. Also, bride gets to choose the dress. I don't know how much a bride considers, like what the groom is going to want when choosing the dress. How much is that a consideration? Also, like she seems confused. She seems confused that Jessica didn't immediately take to her and that they didn't end up being besties. And I can imagine, Jessica coming into this situation and being like, "Oh, you have a girl bestie. That's cool. It's weird. I'm not going to be besties with her because even though you guys are friends and you've never pursued anything beyond that, it's just weird and I'm uncomfortable with it." So the distance was discomfort. Distance was caused by discomfort. And it was made worse with you asserting that you knew better than she knew what he was going to want. Yeah, I think you just got yourself kicked out of this wedding. And then to call her selfish and say that she's the only one making the decision. She's the freaking bride, dude. She gets to do that. She gets to choose her own dress without you being there saying, Aiden's not going to like. Try this one. This is not a good idea. Why? How did that seem like a good idea at all? She could say that she never had feelings for him, but the way that she's acting right now seems like it's got at least a dose of jealousy to it. It's got a dollop. It's got a dollop of jealousy to it. And the fact that she's projecting herself to know him better because they've been friends longer and the confusion about him prioritizing his relationship over his friends sometimes. Like she gets butthurt about almost everything that happens with Aiden and Jessica. OP. Title of this one was, Am I the Astronaut for Confronting My Best Friend's Fiancé About Not Being Involved in Wedding Preparations? Well, we have to put OP on the ASCON scale here because OP is definitely an asshole. We have to do it. This was out of line. It was out of line. You don't get to do this kind of shit, and you put your foot in your mouth. The question was, am I the astronaut for confronting my best friend's fiancé about not being involved in wedding preparation. Yeah, there's nothing written anywhere that says that she has to. It's her wedding. It's their wedding, but it's her wedding. She is the bride. She has ultimate control of the wedding. Every groom knows this. And I'm making an assumption here, but 99.9% of them are okay with that. So, what is she? She definitely could have done it differently, definitely should have done it differently, definitely shouldn't have done that. Is she evil? I don't think she's evil. I do think she's oblivious or in denial. This could be a denial thing. She could be like, I don't have feelings for him. I don't have feelings for him. And then 5 years from now, she's going to be like, shit, you know what? I had feelings for him. She definitely should not have done that. I don't think that she's evil. She definitely overstepped her boundaries. She didn't know her role. She didn't stay in her lane. She's swerving all over the place here, trying to drive in 2 lanes at once. It's ill-advised. And now your friendship is at risk. And I think if you put yourself in a neutral kind of third-party role here, you'd be able to see that what you were doing sent all the wrong messages to both your bestie and his bride-to-be. And the friends who say that you're not the asshole here, my friends, who are also Aiden's friends, think I wasn't out of line. That's because they've bought into the lie. They bought into the lie over the years that you don't have feelings. But your actions say otherwise. You can't do the I know him better act. You can't. You can't. And it wouldn't matter if you were a dude. It wouldn't. You don't get to impose on their forever partner that you know better. It's not a good look. Yeah, I think the friendship is over because it would jeopardize his marriage now. She's definitely not going to the wedding, and I think she just destroyed her ability to have a relationship with her bestie by letting her romantic feelings destroy it.